What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here bringing you some more Series 10 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are once again using this Eternatus team built by Randomgaming VGC. If you haven't checked him out already, I highly recommend you do. He builds a lot of really cool teams and this is definitely no exception. So looking at our first opponent, it is a Zacian team, right? It is Zacian, Milotic, Incineroar, Raichu with Rillaboom and Landorus. There's a lot of problems here. We don't have a good way to deal with Zacian outside of Rotom. We do have the advantage of having Rillaboom. Like, Rillaboom is very good into a lot of things. Gyarados is also really good. So I know the four, right? I want these three and Eternatus. The question just is, really in what order are we going to do that? Gyarados doesn't have Protect. So we can do this with this and this. My thought process is if you have Raichu, we have the ability to swap out into what is it called? Into Rotom to avoid the Nuzzle paralysis. We do just have to be a little bit careful. The scariest lead is Raichu with Zacian, but that's not terrible. We do see... Alright. we do see Raichu, and we do see Zacian. I really wish Gyarados had Protect. Do I even care? No, because I'm so silly. I'm really bad at this game. What I can do, right, is I can fake out here and go for a waterfall into Zacian, right? Because of the fact that if you are going for an electric type attack into Zacian, you are... Okay, so we do see the fake out into Rillaboom. That's fine. Zacian will set up a substitute. That's also fine. The issue now, though, is... The issue is what? If Raichu is Sash, which I honestly expect it to be. Because then what you can very easily do is you can KO Gyarados. But I'm fine to go for a Grassy Glide here and a swap out into Rotom. Right? And then what we can try and do is we can... If Rotom... What are the speeds here? Okay, that's fine. We will see Incin come out for Zacian, so that's really good to know, right? If we can get rid of the Raichu, Gyarados is in a really good spot. In comes Rotom. Rotom isn't going to be super pressure into... That's good damage. I'll take that damage any day. As Volt Switch comes out onto Rotom, yeah, it makes sense. The Incin was a smart switch in. Because now you guarantee that, you guarantee that you have the Intimidate left. We do see Genie come out. Genie is not going to like this. And I can go for... Let's go for a Thunderbolt onto Incin. This game is all about chip. The big question is are you going to have Rock Slide on your Landorus? There is also the fear of, what is it called? Of Rock Slide or Stone Edge, but you are at -1. Fake out into Gyarados, that's fine with me. As we do see Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb, okay. Gyarados does take it. Wouldn't be wrong to say that. I was like, that is really good chip. Onto Incineroar. I'm gonna go for an Icy Wind. What's the point of that? I can just go for a water... You can double up into Gyarados for a knockout. We're gonna do that. We do, okay, so we do see the swap here. Probably what, Raichu? Yep, Raichu makes sense. This way, if you Sludge Bomb into that slot, both of them will live. I can then, or you go for a Rock Slide. You know, that's an option. Better safe than sorry. But Waterfall does connect onto Landorus. I would have really liked a knockout, personally. Let's overheat onto you and swap into, let's bring out Eternatus. I think Eternatus can take a Rock Slide well, and if you, like, it becomes this like weird switch game where it's like, oh, if you predict Sludge Bomb, we're still fine. Eternatus, I think Eternatus is slower than Landorus, which is, yeah, I think it's slower, which is really frustrating. We will see the pivot out. Now you know what to bring out. You don't know that I don't have, what is it called? That I don't have Flamethrower on Eternatus. Sorry about that. Because you haven't seen anything about this. If we can get rid of Landorus, though, I feel like we're in a really good spot. Because that lets me do a free switch in into, Eternatus misses. I don't think Rotom is going to be able to take that. Rotom is not going to be able to take that. We can bring up Gyarados. I think Gyarados is fine, honestly. We don't have Protect, so that makes things a little bit hard. And Eternatus, yeah, Eternatus is slower than Landorus, which is super sad day for everyone. What do? We can, honestly, we can just put pressure onto this. No, because you can just fake out. I need Gyarados for, I can't afford to lose it. I'm gonna go for a Dynamax Cannon here. Like I said, I need Gyarados. I cannot afford to lose it because I need to be able to deal with Zacian in the end game. And this is my only shot at doing that. But Rillaboom can help with that. Okay, so this is a slower than expected Landorus, which is great for me, because that means I'm able to pick up the knockout there. They will get a parting shot off, so that is a little bit awkward, especially because I did not get any boosts off. But what we can, yeah, because we cannot actually touch Zacian. We do have the fake out. We do have to worry. What the big fear is Zacian with Raichu, which is probably what we're gonna see. That's what I would expect, because that means you can get rid of Rillaboom, and then you have Raichu to deal with that in the end game. Interesting. So it is gonna be Instant. So what I might actually do is because I just brought in Rilla, I can fake out. I can go for a fake out onto Zacian, as well as a Cosmic Power. And the thing is, like, I don't need to KO Zacian. I just need to KO everything around it. And so what we can try to do is, if we can get Eternatus to, like, plus a couple, like, that's not a bad spot. They could make the very smart read and just go for, which it looks like they are. It looks like they're just going straight for a Flare Blitz onto the Rillaboom instead of trying to go for anything else, which, like, you know, like, I support it. Rillaboom is going to hold on, which is really great for us. Like, Instant is going to take a ton of recoil. It does reveal a berry, but we're still in a really good spot overall, where we can switch out. We can pressure with a Dynamax Cannon. We can also drop Zacian by an attack stage. And the thing then is like, when is what? Zacian has 197, so we do have more HP than it guaranteed. I'm gonna bring you out, and I'm gonna go for a Dynamax Cannon here. They haven't seen that I have Flamethrower, and so what I'm kind of hoping for is they're afraid of that, right? That's kind of my main sort of out, because I don't want to just like sit here with Eternatus all day. But I'm like also not afraid to just sit here with Eternatus all day. In an ideal world, ideally they don't KO Gyarados this turn. We do see a Blade. I'm guessing that's going to go into... That actually could go into... It does go into Eternatus, which is not ideal, but it doesn't do a lot, which is great to see, as we will fire off a Dynamax Cannon onto... Ensign for hopefully good damage, which, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it any day. Parting Shot comes out into Eternatus, which is fine. You're probably going... Yeah, you're going to bring out... I mean, you have no other choice. You bring out Raichu here. We can swap into Rillaboom. Swap into Rillaboom, go for the Dynamax Cannon into that slot. That puts us in a really solid spot overall. I would like to think so. We do have to sit in with Eternatus, which I'm not really looking forward to. But you only have 3 more Behemoth Blades. So we do this, and we go for a Dynamax Cannon onto Raichu. We're also running out of PP, so that is definitely something to worry about. But right, if we get in Rillaboom and they don't KO us, which okay, that's fine. You go for a substitute, so probably some sort of electric attack into me. That's fine. Pressure still applies as long as if we KO Raichu this turn, which we will. I'm fine with that. We do have a faster what is it called? Please. Sick. We do have a faster fake out onto their Incineroar, and at this point Incineroar is stuck in with Zacian. Neither of them are going to be able to deal with the Intimidate boosts, as Rillaboom will just get a little bit of HP back. Okay, so we actually leave in Rilla here because of the fact that we don't want to give them any more grassy terrain recovery. And so what we can do is we can double up into Incineroar, which should be able to pick up the knockout. And then we can, we go for a fake out here, as well as a Dynamax Cannon onto the Incineroar. We haven't revealed we don't have Flamethrower yet. So you're probably going to, it's good damage. It's because it was crit. Probably a Behemoth Blade, which is great. Into Rillaboom, even better. And now, as long as we hit the the Dynamax Cannon, I feel like we're in a good spot, right? Because then we can go for... Okay, I was going to say, like, was that us? Sick. We do hit this, so now it is just going to be Zacian versus Eternatus, where we can finish... Once we finish off the recovery, we are in a really good position, right? Like, you can't really do too much. We're guaranteed to have more HP because the max the max HP that Zacian can have is going to be 199, and neither, like, that's not you're not recovering at this point. So we can bring up Gyarados. We can go for Waterfall, and then honestly, like, our win con, as gross as it is Timer. But we can pressure. We can go for a Waterfall here. We can go for a Cosmic Power. And I think, like, once we get off a Cosmic Power, like, we should be in a good spot. We do see Blade. I'm guessing that could be in a Gyarados. It is going to be in a Gyarados. We might live another one. We should live another one after Citrus Recovery. So that will let us guaranteed go for... oh yeah, we definitely live another one. So this means that we can pressure Zacian some more, and then we can play the Timer. Yeah, it looks like it looks like we might have to play the timer here. We can hit this button and hit this button. You have 2 more Behemoth Blades that you can go for. On the Gyarados, Gyarados does live. This lets us, yeah, it's gonna let us get even more chip damage onto this Zacian. And yeah, the fact that you have to go for another one there guarantees that we will be able to set this up effectively. And yeah, you've one more Behemoth Blade. You could have Play Rough, so that is actually an option. I don't know if this Zacian has Play Rough, but that's kind of what they have to go for. I don't really want to play. I really don't want to timer stall this. Please, 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 for the love of God, don't have Play Rough. I don't even know what I was trying to look at. Let's go for a Recover. Oh, I want to see how high up Zacian or Eternatus' stats were. They are setting up a sub. I don't really know what their point for that was. Oh yeah, this is what I want to see. We are at plus. Jesus Christ! I didn't even notice my attack was that low. No, we go for a Cosmic Power. Honestly, I might just push for timer. I think I have to, right? At this point, like, I know I have more HP, and we have enough. I feel like this is enough time, right? Like, between all the animations and everything, we kind of go for it. And I mean, they can still get it depending on how paralysis works out. 4, 3. Got it. I don't really like this. It feels icky. This is your last Behemoth Blade. So unless this is a crit, which it is not, we keep playing the timer. And it looks like what? It looks like this should almost be the 3-minute mark. Like I said, this is really icky. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So we kind of chill. They're trying to lock in moves as fast as they can to hope that I run out of time. So we'll wait till like 20. Yeah, wait, I don't actually need to do this. I can just keep going for Recover. So I can just Recover spam, which is pretty icky too. But this way I don't have to like waste my time too much. I thought they were also not locked in. We do see close combat. Yeah. So close combat pretty much guarantees that we're gonna take this home because you're so low that you can't actually yeah. If it's close combat, you can't get me down low enough. I can just spam Recover, and then with Black Sludge and the fact that you're so low, like, please cancel. Like, please can't. Thank God. I was not ready to sit there all day. Eternatus Zacian is definitely a tricky matchup for this team, mainly like we saw. Eternatus does not have a way to hit it. And so while obviously just stalling in front of it was never really the best strategy, like sometimes you do what you gotta do. So hopefully we can play some more and have some more interesting ones. But yeah, with that, let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it's interesting. It's Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza Tapu Fini with what is this? Serena, Ditto, an Incineroar, and Regieleki. So what? I like Ferrothorn. Do I like Ferrothorn? I like Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is fun. What? Ferrothorn Grimmsnarl? We do have to worry about Incin, but we can do this, right? Because Rotom Rotom's not really doing much that something else can't do better. And yeah, Grim is nice for screens. We do have to worry though. What Instant is like the scariest lead, but we do have Gyarados for that. We can really pivot around a lot of things. And if they we also have what's it called? We have Eternatus. Eternatus isn't going to care about an Incineroar hitting into it. Like, I mean, a little bit as we do. Okay, so we do see Instant Alecki, which is kind of scary. I would like to. I care way more about that Alecki. I'm going to swap into Eternatus because Eternatus is a good matchup for both of these. And I'm going to go for a Light Screen just because I think Alecki is scarier of the two. We are potentially setting us up for a pretty bad time because what you could do is, because of this, if you Flare Blitz Grim, that puts me in an awkward spot if we lose Grim, because then I'm forced to bring out Gyarados versus something that really can deal with Gyarados quite easily. So Eternatus is going to come in. Yeah, I'm trying to think of this. Yeah, okay, so we do get a Light Screen. So that tells me you went straight for a Flare Blitz onto the Ferrothorn spot, which makes sense. We do see an Electroweb come out. Not the biggest deal in the world. I don't really care that much. And probably, like I said, a Flare Blitz here. We do see actually a Parting Shot. So that was actually a really good read, calling a potential switch out. And now you do get the momentum of what you want to bring in. Would have actually been really nice to set up a Body Press there. I mean, not a Body Press, an Iron Defense there. Oh yeah, this is Iron Defense. I forgot it's Iron Defense. We do see everyone's favorite Shiny Dragon. I think I can take a hit. I'm going to go for a Cosmic Power as well as a Reflect. I'm going to do that because you might think I have Spirit Break. And now, I think with double screens, we are in a good spot. We can Thunder Wave. Yeah, we can Thunder Wave the Rayquaza to cripple it. And that'll... I can't bring out Gyarados safely because of this Alecki. We do see Dragon Ascent. Dragon Ascent causes drops in stats onto it. Excuse me, you were not supposed to critical hit me. I would like to make that very clear. A critical hit was not supposed to happen. So this is bad. We can recover and go for a Thunder Wave. We do hit the Thunder Wave, so that's great. We can now potentially paralyze this Rayquaza as we hope for a miss. We need Electroweb to miss. It does not. Eternatus does take that very well. I don't think we get the recover off. We do get the... Oh, we're faster. Okay, that's great. That's really nice. That's a very slow Rayquaza. Dragon Ascent, once again, will be going into Eternatus. Luckily, we do get no... what's it called? No drops this time. Or no critical hit this time. I would like to go for another recover as well as a Sucker Punch onto Rayquaza. It is at -2 defense and special defense as oh, is it Sword Stance? It could be Sword Stance. That's my guess. Right? It could very well be a Sword Stance variant. Yep, it is going to be Sword Stance, so a little bit greedy. We can, double pressure the slot with Sucker Punch as well as Dynamax Cannon to say, hey, if you... Yeah, let's double pressure the slot. We probably are slower at this point. I'm going to do this as well as this. You might switch out, but I need to account for that, as we will see. Okay, so nothing there. So I'm guessing you're going for what's it called? Another Swords Dance, which is fine with me. We will be able to fire off this cannon, and the question is, are you Focus Sash? Right? If you're Focus Sash, a little bit tricky. If you're not, really great for us, as Dynamax Cannon does come out. Let's see how much this does. Like I said, the big fear is going to be Focus Sash. Is that no Focus Sash? Nope, there it is. Focus Sash is going to come out. So what? We can threaten Alecki now. I would like to do this, and it looks like we can survive another hit. So I'm going to pressure once again with this. Why do I care about Alecki again? Rayquaza is going to protect. That's fine with me. Imagine if we had doubled up into the Alecki slot. I would have been very good at this game. You're probably going to... Okay, so you're still Electro-Webbing, which is really shocking to me. We do lose Grimmsnarl, which is unfortunate, but we do have... What's it called? We did go for Reflect second, so we do have more time, as Dynamax Cannon will fire off. Please KO Alecki. I still don't know why I care about Alecki that much. I think we should be able to survive. I think we can survive a Dragon Ascent. So I would like to hit this button and go for an Iron Defense. Right? If we survive the Dragon Ascent, we can outstall, potentially, with what we have in the back, as we are going to see an attack come out. Ferrothorn is not going to care about that. We're pretty much at full. So, I mean, this is a +4, but we are at +1. There also is a screen. So this is a pretty crucial moment, as 45 is more than 0. I will take that any day of the week. We will be able to fire off this Dynamax Cannon to get the KO. This is tricky. This is very tricky. Ensign... What? I feel like this Alecki has to be Scar, or like some sort of choice, right? You're not going to just continually do this. We do have a Reflect up. We are also at +2, so I think we can take a Flare Blitz from an Ensign. So I'm honestly fine to potentially just hit into... Oh. I'm gonna oh god. This is a risk. I'm gonna go for a Recover, and I would like to Iron Defense Ferrothorn again. Regieleki Thunderbolt. Let's see how much it does. Eternatus at 32. We should... Okay, good. We get this off. I need to get rid of Alecki. You're probably going to go for, what is it called? Okay, you're just going to Body Press straight into me. I'm going to be able to eat that up. You are going to take Iron Barb's Recoil, as we have screens, you don't. We're now at +4. You are not. I'm going to try to KO this Alecki. Yeah, I need to get rid of Alecki really badly. Once Alecki is gone... Gyarados is actually in a good place. We do lose Light Screen. I am going to do this. I'm going to go for... Because, yeah, we still have a Reflect. So we're going to do more damage to them than they did to us. And I want to take advantage of that. With Alecki gone, like I said, we do have Gyarados. We do see the swap. So that's a great switch. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine, right? Either spot you bring in, because this should in theory be a double KO. Just kidding. It's not going to be a double KO. That's fine. That's actually really fine for us. Is it fine for us? Because you have to bring up Ditto, right? Yeah, you have to bring up Ditto. Ditto is going to become an Eternatus. Oh, that's fine, because you have like 800 speed drops. That's still not fine. Dynamax Cannon. We do get a Dynamax Cannon first, which is great. They do have significantly less health than us, so that's also great. And they also do have limited PP. We also can just do that much damage to them. Body Press will come out onto Incin. Incin is going to go down. So this forces their endgame of Alecki, which cannot deal with Ferrothorn, as well as Eternatus. So what we can do is this is actually not 100% over. Is it? It should be, right? We bring out Gyarados, because this Ditto has my speed drops. Yeah. We do that, and then we go for a Body Press onto Alecki. And then what we do is we know what you have Sludge Bomb and you know you have Dynamax Cannon. So we can... I mean, we are essentially foddering Gyarados, but we do need the speed increase to make sure that we can hit them before they can hit us. We do see Protect from Alecki, so that was pretty smart on their end. Ditto will just Dynamax Cannon probably into us. So Gyarados needs to live this, which we should, because there was a parting shot. Which, yeah, Gyarados takes that very comfortably. Body Press comes out. We, what, go for an Icy Wind? We go for a water... Let's go for an Icy Wind. We're not going to get it. And go for another Body Press onto Alecki. This is going to be tricky because they do have the boost. We don't. Thunderbolt onto Ferrothorn. Oh, you're trying to KO Ferrothorn. That's actually really smart. I don't think Ferrothorn lives. If Ferrothorn lives, we're in a great spot. Dynamax Cannon does come out. -1 into Ferrothorn. Come on, Ferrothorn, please. That looks like... Oh, I will take that any day of the week. Critical hit. Fine by me. Body Press. Goodbye, Regieleki. And this is fine, right? Because you've used 3 of your PP for Dynamax. No, you've used 2. So you can still Dynamax Cannon. We can still go for damage with Gyarados. We have the ability to... Nope. We can Iron Head for a flinch, as well as go for a Protect with Ferrothorn. Just with the idea that we want to get it so we can go for a Leech Seed. You probably have to recover here. Or we can just knock you out with Gyarados. That works. That works for me. Really good second game. Yeah, I think we managed to really utilize Ferrothorn and Gyarados really well and set up for a really strong position in that end game. And I think, yeah, just being able to KO with Iron Head was really important. I think I'm going to call it, only just because of the fact that, like, it's really late and I'm really tired. And those 2 battles did take a lot out of me, and I just recorded the other battles as well. We will be using a different team starting tomorrow, so look out for that. Definitely make sure to check out Random's channel if you haven't already. Make sure to check out the team if you haven't. Code and paste in the description. And yeah, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.